Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey Tarot reading for May 2019. Now I am going to try to read for joined twin flames, separated twin flames, and those of you who have not met your twin flame yet, okay? That's my intention. That's worked in some of the readings and other readings. Just a very specific message has come through. So just so you know. Now Scorpio, I am going to look at the reading as your energy on this side. If you resonate with you being more over here, that's fine. You can go ahead and swap it. Now, if you're single and you find yourself resonating with either side, then you can assume the other side of the story is talking about your twin flame, what they're going on, what's going on in their life right now, what they're working on at a soul level, etc. Okay? I will look at mind, heart, and soul, the energies that exist between you guys in May and what you guys are working on, okay? So, Scorpio, let's begin. I'm going to pull a card to see what's going on in the heart space of both of you. All right, Scorpio, on your side, we have missing you. On the other side, we have same mistake. Okay. So, this is what I mean about intention. This is going to be hard to read for all scenarios, but I will give it my best. The first one jumping out is obviously separated twin flames. And you, Scorpio, are really missing your twin flame here. However, over here on the other side, same mistake. I feel your twin flame is caught up in a karmic situation and we're separated, okay? Those of you that are in a relationship conjoined, I would not say that this is a easy time for a conjoined twin flame connection. There's something that keeps happening over and over and over again within this connection, and to me it has to do with the karmic, okay? This side is really caught up with karmic energy, and over here it's like open, available, let's be together, okay? So if you have not met your twin flame, in your soul, in your heart, you feel that disconnection. You feel like something's missing from your life experience, even if you can't quite put your finger on it. They're really working through some karmic energy right now, and that is why you have not met them yet. That is why Spirit has not brought you together in union. They are not in a place energetically to be what you deserve, what you guys signed up for at a soul level, okay? So let's take a look and see what's going on in the headspace. All right, celebration, roots, stability on your side, and over here on the other side we have distorted energy, pressure, scarcity. All right, Scorpio, so it's pretty much the same as what I was picking up on with those first two cards. Over here, we're open, we're available, we're stable, we're offering everything, okay? Over here, it's I'm back and forth between two of roses, distorted energy. This side definitely is connected here, but there's something else going on. So again, if we're joined, we keep looping through the same cycle of issue. And over here, it's like, God, can we just get through this? And over here, it's like my consciousness just isn't even in the place to meet you halfway on the issues that we're facing right now, okay? So let's look at this from a soul perspective. All right, so we have atonement coming out on your side, Scorpio. And we have the Fibonacci sequence and the golden spiral coming out over here. Okay, so this gives me quite a bit more information. Now, Scorpio, you are, okay, with atonement coming out, you are being purified as well, but this is in a much different way. This is not about like a karmic for you, okay? The issue that you face with this twin flame, if we're separated, the separation pushes you to the light, pushes you to your own spirit, pushes you to this awakening. And through that, Scorpio, there is a period of atoning that you go through where I feel you're not dating anybody. You're not seeking out love in general, not with anybody, not with your twin. You are really seeking spiritual growth, healing, clarity, expansion, understanding. And you know what? Some of you, I almost feel as though you are in the mindset, if I can't be with my twin, then all I want is spirit. Like, I don't care about anything else. I'm not interested in anything else but this connection right here. And so in the absence of this, I'm going to focus on spirit. I'm going to focus on spiritual growth and expanding consciousness and healing myself. And I have to say, I do feel that's what you should be doing. There may be a soulmate that spirit brings along, but right now, Scorpio, in the month of May, it looks to me as like a very personal solitude journey for you. Now, if we're connected, what I feel about this is it goes back to the issues between the two of you where, you know, you may be seeking spiritual guidance and help, like, how do I heal this? What do we need to do to fix this? And there may be some things that you feel bad about that you've done or said in this partnership, and you're really seeking to heal that energy. If you are single and have not met this twin flame, Spirit's definitely preparing you, okay? There's a purge that you are either going through or you're gonna go through before you align to this connection. Now, with the Fibonacci sequence and the golden spiral happening at a soul level here, that's why this is a distorted energy as well, because what's happening in the spirit of this person is so far off from what's happening in the mental body. And in the heart space, we might as well not even have a heart right now, because this person keeps making the same mistake over and over. The golden spiral. It's interesting that this is what Spirit brought out, but I get it with the golden spiral and the same mistake. Now, the reason why the golden spiral, that's something sacred, okay? It's found all throughout nature, all throughout the universe. And to me, what this mistake that they keep making and going through is part of their life journey, okay? They cannot proceed forward until this is received, understood, changed, transmuted, all right? So they're kind of stuck in this loop until they figure it out. And unfortunately, there's little that you can do to help them with that, because it's part of their own personal life journey, and they're distorted, okay? Because on one side, they're really connected over here, but there's this other aspect to them, this unawakened element to who they are, and all this unfinished business, loose ends, just gunky, junky stuff. And it's like the soul is starting to awaken the conscious mind, all right? And this is a slow process, but with the Fibonacci sequence, I really feel that this person's entire subconscious programming is going to be rewritten, must be rewritten before this union can come together, okay? So let's look at the energy that's existing in between you guys specifically. All right, there we go. Oh, look at that. Excellent match. Best friends and lovers. Yeah. When you guys are both just on point and you are operating from the connection of the soul that you feel with each other, it's like there's no better person in this world. And that might be what brings so much confusion, is like, why can't we get this right? Why can't this work? Because this is who we really are. This is the connection that exists between us. So why can't we, you know, just come together or stay in this space? If we're a joined union at this time, this is what happens, okay? But because there's this distortion, it switches. It's like a coin, two sides of the same coin. One side is this, the other side is that, all right? And that's heavy to deal with. And this person has to fully awaken before this energy balances out. So let's pull some tarot and take a look at how this energy is going to play out. And those of you who have not met your twin flame, you guys you're gonna love this person. Like, you guys are gonna have so much fun. And I think the reason why we haven't aligned yet is because you guys haven't signed up for all of this to be experienced with each other. That's not part of your contract. Oh, right there. Okay, so we have 5 of ego energy. This is manipulation and control. If you see, you know, he's this female here, very just looking at him, kind of, you know, dazed in a way. Well, it's not the right word. Just like, you're all I see, and, you know, you could tell by the expression on his face, there's more going on there. So there is an element of control and manipulation within this connection. And we have karmic energy here. This is the 6 of karmic energy. And what this is mistaken twin flame connection. Now, because of my intention for this reading, this is not where you have mistaken this person for your twin flame. Same mistake. They are the one that's distorted and confused and has karmics still going on, okay? Personal life journey. Yeah, this right here, Scorpio, feels more for you. In a standard tarot deck, this would be the Hermit. And we kind of talked about that with this atonement, where it is time for you to walk alone for a while and not date. Or if we are in a joined union, this may be a period where we kind of feel distant and disconnected from each other, because there's a lot of transformation taking place for both of you, but for different reasons. Nice. Look at that. This is what you are working on. Whoa, and it almost jumps right out of my hand. This is a fully awakened twin flame union. All right, Scorpio, this is what we are working on. Once we get through this, this is what happens. And those of you who have not met your twin flame, this right here is what happens when we come together. You guys don't go through all this, you know, heavier energy and experiences. It's healed, purged, you're elevated and evolved, and this is what you are from like day one, okay? You're just awakened to each other, and it's beautiful. Those of you in joined unions, I feel that because we have this excellent match and this card right here, you guys go back and forth between really good, and then it's just like this emptiness and disconnection, the coin factor that I talked about, like 2 sides of the same coin. So I do see that coming through. And then again, those of you who are separated, we're separated and working on our stuff, because this is what we're headed for, okay? And now we have the 4 of karmic energy. So this right here is really only for those who are separated or have not met their twin flame. This is where a twin is choosing the karmic over their twin flame. And it's because, not because the connection isn't there or we're not in love. It's because there is a contract here that must be resolved first. And empathically connected. Yeah, you guys, no matter how near or far, whether we've met or not, there's this aspect and element to this connection where you always feel each other. Always, 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 no matter how far apart we are. And those of you who have not met this twin flame, that's why you have this sense of like emptiness or something's missing, because you are connected. You just don't have a physical avatar to attach to the energy and connection that you are feeling in your soul. All right. Okay. So let's clarify this, Scorpio. Excuse me. All right. So we have emotional baggage. We have repeating cycles and lessons. Taboo things. Enchanting kiss. Whoa, man. Yeah, I feel there's a lot of chemistry and passion in this connection between you and your twin. Look at that, mutual damage. And lastly, we have sexual attachment. Okay, so this sexual attachment, I feel, is speaking more about the karmic, all right here, because, again, there has to be some incredible pull to that person in order to keep them away from you. And so I feel it's coming through as sexual attachment. Like those of you who are separated, your twin has confused love with a sexual attachment. It doesn't mean like they have the best sex ever. This is just saying this here is like where the attachment exists. It's not at the heart. It's not at the soul. It's not in the mind. It's only physical. It's of the body only. And this person doesn't recognize that, okay? The energy's distorted within them. And taboo things here, yeah, there is just like this. And you know what? Some of you, I feel this person could be in a relationship with somebody else, and they kind of come to you, okay? Like there's like this back and forth, but they're in that relationship, like that's home base for them. And again, with the sexual attachment, this could have to do with like money and finances and like comfort in life and stability. So if that's the case, like that's what their connection is, and it's very strong and it's big. So that's why we keep going through these repeating cycle, because we don't know how to adjust, how to change, how to let go of the attachment here and connect into our heart and our soul and move on to where we truly belong. All right, that's what this person is working on. And with emotional baggage and mutual damage coming out, Scorpio, no matter what it looks like, that they hurt just as bad as you do, okay, through this process. Like they hurt every time they hurt you. When we're fighting, we're not speaking, they're hurting too. If this is a joined union, there has been some things that have happened that just are not cool and has really hurt, caused damage, because this twin is not really awakened to heart and soul. They're operating purely from ego and like survival mode almost. It's all about the physical need. It's not about the spiritual growth, the love, the needs of the internal. Like they're really shut off from that. But because this empathic connection exists between the two of you, it might stir them up a bit, make them a bit nervous, uncomfortable, because you have the power to convict them, to really make them face themselves. And if they're not ready, they're not willing, that's just like, let me run away, okay? And I've chose my karmic here. Well, the only reason why we're choosing the karmic is because that cycle with that karmic is not complete. There's a lesson that is not being gained within that connection. So it keeps repeating. With the taboo things here, I feel you keep getting damaged because if we're together, it's like this person keeps showing up, or if the person doesn't keep showing up, there's so much emotional baggage inside your twin, it's like that person might as well be in your relationship with you guys, okay? If you have not met your twin, you can see why. There's a big hairy mess of karmic that must be taken care of. And for you, I feel you've been burned in the past by some karmic relationships, and there's maybe somebody you really thought was the one, and you've come to the conclusion and the realization that that was never it. And you're in a process of healing and purging all of that because you've completed your karmic cycles. Spirit's preparing you. Spirit's also preparing them, but their journey is a bit different, and I feel gonna take a bit longer. And Scorpio, I just feel the whole time through, once you reunite and all is well or you meet, I just feel you're always going to be a bit more awakened and spiritual, and maybe even spiritually gifted over your twin, okay? So, Scorpio, those are your messages. I wish you all the best. Take care.